Tupac Shakur was an iconic American rapper, actor, and poet, widely considered one of the most influential artists in hip-hop history. Known for his raw emotional talent, he blended themes of social injustice, poverty, and political struggle with violent thug life narratives, embodying the contradictions of 1990s gangsta rap. Born June 16, 1971, in East Harlem, New York. His childhood was nomadic. He attended the elite Baltimore School for the Arts, studying theater and dance, which influenced his later artistic performances. Initially focusing on social issues, Shakur adopted a thug life persona after relocating to California and witnessing inner-city violence and gang culture. On September 7, 1996, he was shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas and died 6 days later on September 13th at age 25. The Notorious B.I.G. was a seminal Brooklyn rapper and pivotal figure in 1990s hip-hop, known for his storytelling, flow, and complex, often autobiographical lyrics. Signed to Bad Boy Records by Sean Combs, his debut album, Ready to Die, shifted hip-hop's focus toward East Coast hardcore rap. Originally, Biggie Smalls comes from a character in the 1975 film Let's Do It Again. Legal issues forced a change to the Notorious B.I.G. Wallace explained that Biggie stood for business instead of game. Known for his incredible storytelling and effortless flow, his work ranged from street-focused narratives to mainstream R&B influenced hits. On March 9, 1997, at just 24 years old, he was shot and killed in Los Angeles, shortly before the release of his second album, Life After Death. Nipsey Hussle was a Grammy-nominated rapper, entrepreneur, and community organizer from Crenshaw, Los Angeles. Known for his marathon philosophy of persistence, independent ownership, and reinvesting in his neighborhood. He bridged street authenticity with financial literacy, investing in tech and commercial real estate to combat gentrification. Nipsey defined the marathon as a metaphor for long-term endurance, resilience, and not quitting, advocating for a focus on the entire journey rather than quick success. He famously sold his Crenshaw mixtape for $100 each, selling out 1,000 copies, and retained ownership of his masters, advocating for artists to own their content. He was an active developer in his neighborhood, purchasing the plaza where his flagship The Marathon clothing store was located, and launched initiatives like Vector 90 to provide workspace for underrepresented entrepreneurs. Nipsey was shot and killed on March 31, 2019, at age 33, in front of his store. His killer, Eric Holder Jr., was found guilty of first-degree murder in 2022. Jose Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy, who went by the stage name XXXTENTACION, was an American singer, rapper, songwriter, and record producer. Born in Florida in 1998, he released his first song on SoundCloud in 2013 and became a prominent figure in SoundCloud rap. His distinctive sound blended elements of rock, punk, and emo with hip-hop, and his lyrics often addressed mental health, love, and loss. The song that catapulted him into the mainstream was Look at Me, originally released on SoundCloud in late 2015. Following its commercial re-release in 2017, the song reached number 34 on the Billboard Hot 100. On June 18, 2018, he was leaving Riva Motorsports in Deerfield Beach, Florida, when he was blocked by an SUV. Two masked men approached him. He was shot 3 times in the neck during an apparent robbery. Juice WRLD was a highly influential Chicago-born rapper who rose to rapid stardom with an E-More app style highlighting mental health struggles. Born in 1998, he gained rapid, massive success via SoundCloud, leading to hits like Lucid Dreams and a #1 album, Death Race for Love. He was known for emotionally vulnerable, raw lyrics focusing on heartbreak, mental health, and substance abuse. On December 8, 2019, law enforcement was waiting for his flight from LA to Chicago following tips regarding contraband. He died on December 8, 2019, from an accidental overdose of oxycodone and codeine. He suffered a seizure at Chicago's Midway Airport during a federal drug search of his private plane, marking a tragic end following a meteoric rise. Mac Miller, the stage name of Malcolm James McCormick, was an American rapper, singer, producer, and musician. His career began in Pittsburgh's local hip-hop scene in 2007, at age 15. In 2010, he signed with Rostrum Records and released his breakthrough mixtapes, KIDs, and Best Day Ever. He transitioned from frat rap to a more experimental, jazzy sound on albums like Watching Movies with the Sound Off and his final released album, Swimming. Miller was very open about his struggles with substance abuse, depression, and the pressures of fame, which were frequent themes in his lyrics in his 2014 mixtape Faces. On September 7, 2018, Miller was found unresponsive in his San Fernando Valley home and pronounced dead at the scene. The Los Angeles County coroner confirmed an accidental overdose due to mixed drug toxicity, fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol. Bashar Baraka Jackson, known professionally as Pop Smoke, was a Brooklyn-born rapper who helped bring Brooklyn drill to the mainstream. His gravelly vocals and erratic production style, combined with influences from Chicago and London drill, created a collection of street anthems. His 2019 singles Welcome to the Party and Dior propelled him to fame, and remixes by Nicki Minaj and Skepta brought international attention to the Brooklyn drill subgenre. He gained national attention with his 2019 debut mixtape Meet the Woo and the hit single Dior. Within just a year of entering the music scene, he collaborated with major artists and brought massive attention to nice drill. His debut studio album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, executive produced by 50 Cent, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. On February 19, 2020, masked intruders entered a rental home in Hollywood Hills where Pop Smoke was staying. He died of a gunshot wound to the torso, officially ruled a homicide. King Von was the stage name of Devon Dayfon Bennett, an American rapper and Chicago street gang member. His career gained traction after the release of his 2018 single Crazy Story, signed to Lil Durk's Only the Family record label. Von released the popular song Took Her to the O in February 2020, followed by the album LeVon James in March. Born August 9, 1994, in Chicago, Illinois, Devon Bennett was raised in the Parkway Garden Homes O Block. He faced significant trauma, including the murder of his father at age 11. He spent much of his youth in and out of incarceration, facing serious criminal charges and spending 3.5 years in prison before launching his music career. On November 6, 2020, a fight broke out around 3:20 a.m. at the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta between King Von's group and a group associated with rapper Quando Rondo. The dispute escalated into gunfire with multiple people shot, including Von. Von was critically wounded in the shootout and died at the hospital. Earl Simmons, who went by the stage name DMX, was an American rapper, actor, and songwriter. His stage name is short for Darkman X and was inspired by the DMX digital drum machine. DMX's music was characterized by raw energy, similar to other New York acts like Wu-Tang Clan. He released singles like Where Tha Huda and Get It on the Floor. DMX's troubled childhood led to violence, time in group homes, and run-ins with the law. DMX released 8 studio albums, with his first 5 debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making him a major figure in late 90s, early 2000s hip-hop. He was known for blending rap with raw prayer, frequently discussing his spiritual battles in his music. Following an overdose on April 2nd, 2021, which triggered a heart attack, DMX was hospitalized and placed on life support. The addiction battle resulted in a cocaine-induced heart attack that caused severe brain damage. He was in a coma for 7 days before passing away on April 9th, 2021. Russell Tyrone Jones, known professionally as Old Dirty Bastard, was an American rapper who was one of the founding members of the New York rap group Wu-Tang Clan, formed in 1992. Jones also released music as a solo artist, beginning with Return to the 36 Chambers, the dirty version. His 1995 debut solo album, Return to the 36 Chambers, the dirty version, was certified platinum and featured hits like Shimmy Shimmy Ya and Brooklyn Zoo. Old Dirty Bastard was known for chaotic public antics, including crashing the 1998 Grammy Awards and taking a limousine to a welfare office to cash a check. In 2000, he escaped from a drug rehabilitation facility and became a fugitive for a month before being captured in Philadelphia. On November 13, 2004, Old Dirty Bastard complained of chest pain before collapsing at RZA's recording studio in New York City. An autopsy found a lethal mixture of cocaine and the prescription opioid tramadol. His death was ruled an accidental drug overdose.